All right, Chickadee33 says, too expensive. I'm going back to reading books. Don't ever stop reading books. That's for dang sure. But good for you for that. I think I'm about to cancel Netflix also. And this is my conversation about Netflix because they're a little different, aren't they? I think the thing about Netflix is, and one I have to admit right off the bat, I don't know what I'm paying for Netflix. I'm going to have to get off this video and go look and see what I'm paying for Netflix every month. I'm guessing it's somewhere between 10 and 20 bucks. Is that right? I'm sure all y'all know more than I do. I've been on Netflix since they were sending out the discs and the red packets. And in my garage, I found a box where there were several of them in there that I hadn't returned. If Netflix sees this, don't think about billing me extra. Netflix is a little different in the fact that they're constantly putting out specific material that they're working on in production in the background. And their best stuff that they do, yeah, I don't know about their TV shows and their series and things that they're putting out for that. But my God, their documentaries that they do are, I think, some of the best. They've really perfected and really improved, in my opinion, they've really improved the quality of engaging documentaries, right? Because documentaries could either be, in the past, they were like deeply boring and, you had to have a niche interest in those things to really follow, right? And, and then they had the other range where it was bombastic and it was like, is this true? This is really kind of like, nobody knew about this. And now they're saying all these things and it's just not credible. And so it was either one or the other. It was either too much and it was sleepy time, or it was crazy bombastic and you didn't know what to do. Netflix has found a way to find that like center point and really provide a very good documentary. And there are so many of them on Netflix, whether it's the ones about the pharmacy industry or drugs or food, or there was one about honey I watched that was fascinating. And when I'm in conversation with people, we often talk about that honey documentary, about how they cut the honey, with high fructose corn syrup in a lot of places. And now, because of that documentary, we have discovered that pretty much all these products that we are buying, from like olive oil to everything else, all of these manufacturers have been cutting the product, the base product, with fillers more and more, which is why the food is so garbage, right? So, there is a net positive with Netflix. And I would still, there are times where I don't watch it at all, and there's times where I binge Netflix all the time, and it's on in the background quite a bit. I still have to wrap my mind around Netflix before I'm willing to cancel it. But I am pretty 100% sure that there is nothing on Hulu that you cannot find elsewhere, like on Tubi or Free TV or Roku TV. Like Roku has its own free channel. There are so many free TV channels that stream movies that are going to give you ads. And that's like, oh, it's got ads though. Like that's their big downside is, oh, well, we got ads. It's free. We got all this cool stuff, but there's ads. It's like, bro, like that's Netflix. That's like Hulu's model, and they're charging people for it. So people should have been canceling their Hulu a long time ago. I'm convinced of it now. Most of the stuff on Disney that I watch, because Disney is getting rid of Hulu soon, I think, right? And most of the things on Disney are commercial free, but the commercials, like when you watch Golden Girls through Disney, you still have the same commercial interruption, and I think it's still the same amount. So some of those older things are going to show you commercials, and I think, as I recall, watching the Alien Earth, there was also commercials. So I don't think there's a way around it for a lot of these platforms, but we'll see going forward how this works out and how we manage it. But right now I'm going to keep Netflix, but I definitely am not going back to the Disney, ESPN, Hulu bundle, for the simple reason is one, They don't have anything that I want. It's not worth it. It's too expensive. They're getting rid of Hulu anyway. I never watch ESPN because we don't watch sports. And the sports that we do watch, you can see on any of the channels free of charge. You don't need to pay for that. I'm not watching college football over here, so there's that. And yeah, all of the free options out there, provide even live television, even live news. So they don't have a specialty anymore. And I think they know this. This is why they're trying to juice people for as much money as possible. Okay, appreciate your comment, Chickadee33. All the best to you. Appreciate your following this channel for as long as you have. I don't know what we're going to be doing going forward. Yeah, I'm still working on a YouTube account. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Okay, there's that. Right now, I just take these videos and I post them to YouTube, and I just monitor the interaction and the amount of views I get to see if it's even worth it. Because I don't understand how in an unregulated space I have like 100,000 views, but in a heavily regulated space like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, it's nearly nothing. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. So I think most people are trying to figure that out, but that's why we're all here. Okay. All the best to you.